Hey everyone, so today I'm here to bring you a Lady Gaga inspired makeup tutorial for her new video, Judas. I watched it and at the beginning I didn't really like it, but then as I watched it a couple more times I thought it was really creative and such a good idea because we expected so much from her, but in a way it was a more casual style video for her, which I thought was really cool, but there was definitely a really big meaning behind it. But yeah, so this is the look. I just did 2 wings, and then in between the wings I put white and then brought it out a bit. I did my eyebrows in a different way, not too different, but a bit more different. I did really bold lips, and I just drew them more pointy up here, and there was no contour. There was really nothing except this basic makeup, and for her, I expected so much more, especially with the makeup, but, you know, you never know with Gaga. So this is the look. I hope you guys enjoy. Please subscribe and tell me what you think when you're done watching the video. And just to let you guys know, I haven't done a tutorial in a while, as you guys know. So, if I seem a bit weird or whatever in the video, it's just me. Nothing is going wrong or anything. It was just like, what part to do next or whatever. So yeah, thanks for watching and tell me what you think. So I'm going to take my Kat Von D Love and Fury palette, and I'm going to be taking the cream eyeshadow, which is Crucifix. And I'm just going to be putting it along the line that I put with tape. Basically, you need to put it from your lower lash line to your brow, but just like 2 centimeters down from it. I'll be taking an angle contour brush. Next, I'll be taking my L'Oreal Linear Intense. And it's going to be like semi-thick, not too thin, but not too thick. And then I'll just be connecting the top of the wing to like the middle of my eyelid. Then I'm going to try and fill in with whatever's left on the applicator, and then I'll fill it in with eyeshadow. I'm going to fill in the rest of the wing with this black sparkly shadow. It's called Oddfellow. After you're done lining, making the thick wing, and filling that in with eyeshadow, I'm just going to take some of the Linear Intense and just bring it out onto my, like, skin. Just like that. And now I'm going to be tight lining with my Bond Bell Eye Precision Liner. And it's in gray, but it works pretty much for this, just so it adds a little bit of contrast. And just to add a little bit of dimension, I'm going to be taking Wet n Wild's Brulee. I'm going to be putting it in the crease because transfer, that's it. You will get a lot of the liner and the eyeshadow to transfer onto the lid. So I'm just going to put a skin color eyeshadow on in my crease, just so it helps prevent that. So now I'm going to put the Bomb Doll liner on my waterline, but only in the middle, because we're going to be adding on some white too. Like that. I feel like it's safe that I can take this off now. And if this comes off, you'll be able to see it's really sharp. Now I'll be putting some tape onto my lower lash line. And I'm doing that so I don't get any glue on my face. And we'll be putting it like a centimeter down from the wing. So basically you're going to repeat the steps that we did for the thick wing. We're just going to line the gel liner down the tape, and then I'll show you what to do after that. If you feel like there's too much on your brush, you can always just wipe it off on your hand. And try and keep this thin because you don't want it to go too high up, so when you put the white on, it's going to look like mucky. We're just going to put whatever's left on the brush under the lower lash line and connect it to the tape part. I'll be taking the L'Oreal Linear Intense and just making the little flick outside of the inner corner. Again, I'll be taking Oddfellow just to fill it in and just make it look a bit more bold with the sparkles in it. And in the video, the look on the lower lash line looked a bit more clean, but I thought blending it a bit so it looked a bit more smoky made it look a bit more edgy and a bit more Gaga. So again, I'm going to be taking the Bond Bell eyeliner and just filling what has already seemed to fade away. But only go to where the black is, because where the white is, we're going to be using a white eye kohl. So now onto the white, I'm using the Wet n Wild Color Icon Pencil in white. And I'm just going to be filling in the skin color spaces. You may want to use a lighter for this, just so it gets a bit more creamy. But you can do whatever you want. Oh. And I'll be setting that with a Mary Kay eyeshadow in White Sand. So what I did with the white here, I'll be doing that to the inner corner. I'm just going to be putting the white eye kohl pencil in the inner corner, in between the eyeliner spaces. And I'll be setting it with the Mary Kay White Sand shadow. And now it's time to take the tape off. And I'm just going to, in a way, smoke it out. And I'll be taking a brush that already has a little bit of concealer on it, and I'll be putting it in the inner corner just to cover up that, because I want the inner corner to be thin, and as it goes out, I want it to get thicker. The second last step is mascara, and in the video she used very little mascara, so I'll just be using my Maybelline Falsies, and I already curled my lashes. I'll be doing my eyebrows, then I'll be doing the lips last. So first I'm going to fill them in with my eyeshadow brick that I reason why I'm doing this in this tutorial is because I'm gonna just bring them out a little bit more. But I do have an eyebrow tutorial for what I do every day. Okay. So now I'll be taking my Wet n Wild Color Icon pencil and taupe, and I'm just going to be making them a bit more bold. So I'm going to make out here a bit more round, but I'm going to kind of stipple it so it just looks like hair. And then I'll be doing light strokes within the eyebrow to fill them in. And I'm just going to bring it down out here. Fix that. And because this is really waxy, I'm just going to take my eyebrow comb and just go over it to, in a way, blend. Now for the lips, I'll be using Gosh's Jumbo Lip Gloss Pencil in 03 Gypsy Red. That's what it looks like. And just for fun, I made them a bit more pointy at the top. And then to top that off, I'll be using MAC's Dazzle Gloss Lip Gloss and Get Rich Quick. And that is the look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, and until next time, guys, love you a long time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, and until next time, guys, love you a long time.